What'd you say to me?
I said, well, that's what happens when you start your day at 11:30, you slacker.
Look over here.
No,
Huh?
don't film me. I'm not camera ready.
You're not camera ready. Wifey's dealing with our tires. We get tires sent and it's like, gotta go through customs and everything. It's a pain in the ass sometimes. Jackson, giving shout out to Jackson from XCOM. Anyhow, I want to make a coffee, so is it on mute? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, good. I don't want it to be so loud. I need my coffee. Let's do this, guys. Shout out to Breville. Then we're gonna put this here, get the tamper, tamp that, boom. Throw this up in here. We need the #1 Lamborghini ambassador on the internet. Are we going yellow Mercy / Squadra, or are we going orange mug?
Hi. Natasha.
Go yellow. Wifey's working. Got to pick up Dave today from the airport. Making an Americano. Everything's so noisy.
My husband's
Sorry, I'm done.
coffee at the same time.
I'm done making a coffee.
So Push. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
You get it cut off, that's why. Okay, push past is PUSHA
Uh-huh.
dot
She's losing her mind. I gotta cut the video off.
KUMAR
Yeah.
at UPS.com.
Okay.
I don't know you, babe, but this tire thing's easy. She's not taking the bait.
Go away! My God! It looks like you have to wear makeup.
You want me to just film you with a filter?
Do you guys
Oh, look at me. Look at my skin. Do you have a, that's weird. Do you have a filter that makes me look skinnier? Is there a skinny filter?
Oh. Actually,
that kind of did make me skinnier.
Look at that twinkle in your eye.
How about eye twinkle? Oh, no. No. You're dangerous with that thing. Filters.
I mean, if you're an influencer.
If I'm a what?
If you're an influencer.
I'm not a makeup influencer. I don't have my own cosmetic line here, wifey.
Okay, go away now.
You guys have a wife or girlfriend drives you nuts sometimes?
Or a husband.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Go away.
You're camera ready all the time. You're beautiful.
Go away.
You're gorgeous. Okay, I'm going away. I love you. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. What do you want from me now?
I want your stuff out of my garage.
Oh, your garage.
Yep.
I don't know about you, but it looks like it's my garage over on this side. XCOM tires, XCOM tires, XCOM tires. We have a few XCOM tires. Okay. What?
Car cover.
Car cover,
Which
okay.
you requested be immediately washed and now it just sits there.
What's this? Oh, podcasting stuff. Yeah, we bought podcasting stuff years ago and did a couple and learned very quickly that pro tip actually for YouTubers, don't change your channel content. If you start with something and it starts becoming successful, stick with the theme, stick with that content. You can change, but be prepared that the people who came for what they originally were watching might leave. Okay, what do we got here? This is super OG. Show the audience this. Can you unzip this? This is super cool. This is the race suit that I wore in my old Gallardo Jim Kahana video where I was making like a video and kind of mimicked the whole Ken Block look. You're just being mean now because you know that won't fit me. So here, show them this. Let's see this. It's pretty cool. This is the suit. If you go and watch my old Jim Kahana video, this is the suit I wore in it. I actually eventually put this patch on when I had 2 Ferraris, but when I wore it, I had a Lambo. So there's that.
You could have worn this.
We have
decided to drive through fire.
Guess what? This is going to be a giveaway. I'm going to use this as a giveaway. I'm glad you brought me out here. This is a really cool Recaro backpack that I put this big Ferrari crest on, and it's got what I used to have in my 458, which was the Seabelt racing harnesses as straps. We'll use as that's a good giveaway. We're gonna keep that. After the McLaren thing, that's a giveaway item.
It goes to the garage then. It does not get left there.
We're in the garage, woman.
The other garage.
Another set of racing gloves. Those are what I wore back then. This is really cool. I had this helmet custom made when I had my 458. You can pop that up and then we can lift this up. This is a replica of the Singapore win that Sebastian Vettel was wearing that evening. So this is a total replica, really cool helmet. And I had this made on an actual, a lot of the time they use just like a shell that's actually not a real helmet, so you can't wear it. But I sent them a real helmet, and then you can see where the Hans device gets put on here. Anyhow, this is really cool. This will go out into the garage.
Do you want to see all of these?
I can't remember which ones I have. Oh, this is in the open-faced one, carbon open-faced.
Well,
Again, this helmet is what I wore way back in the day. This went with this whole video concept. I have to put that all together. Okay, what else we got? I got lots of helmets. This is my very first street bike helmet. Actually, no, it's not. That's a lie. This is my second. This is the Jolly Rogers Arai helmet. It was just cool, skull and crossbones.
I think you have a picture of you wearing that
on my Ducati.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my goal, to own a Ducati one time. I bought 1198 brand new out of a crate. And that was a helmet I was wearing. I have a photo of that somewhere. I'm not going to put it in this video, but maybe we'll go down memory lane. Okay, we'll take all this stuff to the car garage, the DDHQ.
Okay.
Are we going to call this the Mamma Mia garage? This is your garage?
This is my garage.
All right.
There's
This has some awful stuff in it that is really funny going down memory lane. Old rally stuff, old DDE bags that we used to do for packaging when we did our own merch. This is like crazy. These
you did
straps,
a video with these?
These straps are from a video that Dave and I did where the Lamborghini towed Dave's old broken down Mercedes. Those are cool.
We have 2 pairs. I think we should give one away.
Yes. These, actually I need to keep a pair.
Yes.
These I bought because they matched the 458 wrap. Isn't that cool? The Nikes. We'll have to put those up somewhere. Man, we do have 2 pairs of these, don't we?
Yeah.
I could give 1 pair away maybe.
Dave, you want these seat covers?
Oh, Dave's seat covers. Camo.
Put them in the Bentley?
All right, guys, this is like crazy memory lane. This is just old stuff from old DD videos and a bunch of my old helmets. And yes, please subscribe. This is from the old wrap, the gray wrap. This was obviously one of the pieces when I was getting that wrap done. Oh, old vision board.
Yeah.
Look at that. This is amazing.
I'd say
So
that you've fulfilled this many times.
yeah, so doing videos like Ken Block, I had a LaFerrari on there. Still got to work towards that. Oh, look at this one. This is cool. I had a goal at one time to hit 250,000 subs, and we crushed that. And to buy a house and to have a garage. Think about how much stuff I've completed on here. I've not yet won the Lotto Max 50 million. We got to keep that one on there. And a LaFerrari. But everything else on there I accomplished, which is really cool. Okay. This was a fun segment. Moving on.
Good morning. It's time for some more DDE crazy vlogs. I am just getting off the ferry right now. And it was a very boring and long sailing. 2 hours on this one. This one's Duke Point to Tawasin. And this is what it looks like to unload. As you can see, off the ramp, there's the ocean, and put a lift down. It's actually not bad. If you're in a really low car, like a Type R is gonna be difficult, especially if the tide's out and the ramp gets steeper. As you can see here, it gets pretty steep. There's actually issues here when it ices up, cars slide around everywhere, and it can be a bit crazy, but this is island life. 2 hours on a ferry. It's very boring, but it could be a lot worse. Beautiful views. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, or had an amazing day, since this goes up at night. Today is Tuesday, and I have a bit of a trek ahead of me. So I was up at 6 o'clock, had a quick coffee, don't eat breakfast usually, had a shower, which I usually do, and then got the ferry. It is now 10 to 10, going to SR drop off the Squadra so they can take apart all the panels and take the wrap off, because obviously we're not even close to being done. And then I'm gonna jump on a flight today and go to Kelowna to go see the boys at August Luxury Motor Cars 3510 Spectrum Court. It used to be 88 for McCurdy Place, but they moved. And I haven't seen the dealership completely done yet, only when they were doing construction, when I crashed the G-Wagon into their fence. And yeah, I saw the Dave's Corner at August, so I wanna go see that. Go see the G-Wagon. G-Wagon's for sale. There was a buyer, but I think something fell through with financing. So the G-Wagon's still available. The BMW I was gonna consign, but we actually ended up just wholesaling it, because honestly, having a few cars on consignment, having payments on them, I didn't want to wait on the BMW. So I just said, you know, rather than putting it through the shop and paying for some work to get done, just wholesale it. It'll go to a wholesaler, they'll fix it up, and they'll put it on a lot somewhere else. So my 5 Series diesel BMW is gone. I'm happy to say goodbye to that car. That car was an absolute nightmare. I haven't told the story yet, but it had a fuel pump issue where the fuel pump would go, it was diesel, and I guess in that car, the fuel pump is lubricated using diesel, so all the fluid goes through the pump, all the chambers, and when it fails, it sends pieces of shrapnel in the fuel system. So when the pump went, they had to replace the tank, the injectors, every fuel line, every component of the fuel system. The warranty cost, like what it cost BMW to fix, $26,000. The car is not worth $26,000. So that happened last summer, June. My girlfriend was driving the car at the time. Shut down on her. She had her kids in the car. It's a big nightmare. At that time, BMW had a loaner, so that was no big deal. And then, you won't believe this, 8 weeks later, it did it again. And BMW said, oh, you put gas in it. Same thing they said the first time. And I'm like, well, no, I have the receipts, like, you know, anyways, had to get all the fuel tested. It took 8 weeks, no loaner, and it came back, it was diesel. But at that point, the warranty was expired on the car. So I had to fight a little bit with BMW. They're pretty good about it. And then they did a goodwill claim, another $26,000 claim. So $52,000 in repairs and no loaner. And then when I got the car back, they said, you know what? There may have been gas in there. So we cleaned all the parts for you. We charged you $900 for that, just in case BMW wants the parts back and they don't believe it. So I was just like, huh? But yeah, it smells like gas. And I'm like, we had it tested. Anyways, it's a complete nightmare. The car's gone, thank God. I have no more German cars. You know, Mercedes was a really good one. BMW, not so much. Service, you know, it is what it is. They all say right now because of COVID, there's no loaners, which I think is an excuse to save money. Anyways, I'm not bitter, but I had a bad taste in my mouth with that BMW, and I think that'll probably be my last time buying a BMW. So it's gone. If you're gonna buy a diesel BMW, buy the warranty. And make sure the dealership has loaners, because if your car breaks for 3 months, what do you do if you have one car like the average human being has? So anyways, that's my rant on BMW. I'm headed to SR, drop off the Squadra, and then we'll go to the airport and head to Kelowna, where it is very cold. Unlike beautiful Vancouver, where it's warm and sunny and beautiful. Okay, so we're back at SR, and I figured I'd take the Type R for a quick drive, but I guess that's not gonna happen because they literally have this thing sandwiched in here. I don't know if this is a prank from Uncle Ray, or if this is just like, you know, they're out of storage right now, which means I almost feel a little bit bad because I'm dropping the Squadra off with a massive list of issues, small issues, but there are issues nevertheless. I have my window doesn't go up. It goes up halfway, then drops most of the time, or it goes really slow to the top. My seatbelt doesn't retract all the way, so I have a big list of the boys here to take care of that. And then this car, as you can tell, has crazy camber, which makes it look cool because it's dumb, but it's just not fun to drive like that because the track's really bad on the freeway. So that'll get taken care of, and then some of the polishing needs to get done, and basically the interior. As you can see here, this door panel is shot. Well, that can be fixed, but as you can see with this little bit of a crease there, it's really bad on that side. So we'll get some door panels for this, and then the seat needs to be reupholstered. We're gonna basically open this up and then repack this with new foam, so it looks brand new. Replace those pedals, those awful pedals that are actually, if you watch, yeah. That's not safe. So we'll replace that, remove that gauge, and it's basically go through and make sure the interior is all dialed in. That's pretty much it for the Spoon Integra. Love this car. We're looking forward to some track stuff with it. Again, a lot of the driving stuff we want to do is just weather dependent. Right now it's winter. There are tracks, but they close in the winter. There's rain, there's snow, freezing temperatures. They just don't bother opening. There is, you can still go on the track when it's cold, but the market is so small, who'd want to actually do that with their cars that it's not financially feasible to keep it open in the winter, so that's closed. The Alpha 12 R35, that is terrifyingly fast. This car, we're debating on a wrap right now. I don't know where we'll go with it. It's kind of cool because it's a super, I won't call it a sleeper because it's still an R35, but it doesn't look crazy. This car is also a car we built for doing some quarter-mile racing with the other supercars, like R35 versus the 720, all the cars in the fleet, twin turbo F12 and that's back. But again, waiting for the track to open. So we have lots of cars right now, but unfortunately can't drive them all. Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
All right, the Squadra Corsa is in for some much needed love and attention. This car I put on 40,000 kilometers of, I wouldn't say hard driving, but definitely daily driven driving, all the elements. And the obvious is the wrap. The wrap needs to come off, the rest of it. And to do pieces like this and this, there's some disassembly, mirrors come off. There's a few things that are wrong with the Squadra right now that are kind of driving me nuts. Start from the rear. I don't have the rear emblem. Most guys, when they wrap them, they go, they do a badge delete. I don't actually like the Lamborghini logo. I think it's super sexy. So order a new one from Lamborghini. These grills here, this honeycomb grill, if you look closely, they get this almost like a dandruffy white discoloration in them. So these will come off today and go to Fast Shot to get painted like a nice gloss black again. So basically it makes the rear end look brand new. This window will go up, I'll show you guys. It'll go up kind of, and it'll get stuck sometimes or it won't go up at all. So watch this. Down, and go up. Well, it worked perfectly that time, but sometimes it'll go halfway, get stuck and go back down. And then, this right here, seatbelt. As you can see, it fights to go back in. Like, you pull it out, and it's slowly gonna get stuck like that. So you have constantly a seatbelt sitting there, which is super annoying. And then, the license plate bulb I mentioned in the last video. So one of these bulbs right here is burnt out, needs to get fixed. So we'll leave it here. I'm gonna head to Kelowna. When I get back, it'll be all dialed in. I'm looking forward to seeing the Squadra looking mint again. The Menace to Society Mustang is looking super cool. Obviously, it's got the soft top on there, and they're still working away at it. And there's Mia's car in the R34. So we have a lot of cars here right now. I think we might have to get our own space here in Vancouver eventually, but in the meantime, it's important to have friends like SR, like August Motor Cars. When we're in the US, it was like Protective Film Solutions, Eric's house, the hotel, Avenue of the Arts. We always had cars parked in random places, so nothing new to us. Hey, how much are spoon calipers?
$9,000.
$9,000 for a spoon caliper?
9,000 pounds, English pounds.
I don't know who's here to pick up Dave, us or the two cops. There's to undercover RCMP vehicles.
Is that Dave giving the airlines troubles again?
Nah, they're here for the airport because see the one back here? This one's likely, yeah, I hear a dog? Canine.
You look like a cop from this angle.
I look like a cop?
Yeah, like an
Really?
angry cop.
I could be a good cop. I'd be the dirtiest cop.
Oh, do we know?
I'm just joking.
Dude, those are nice sneaks. You bust them out because it's nice out?
Yeah, it was dry, I thought. It said like 30% chance of snow. I'm like, there's no way. I was staying at my house, but then you can see where the pockets are, like way back there by the mountains.
Oh yeah, you can see
where
it
it's-
falling.
Where it's snowing.
Oh yeah.
And then there's like other sections, like the section we hit on the way here. But then here, it's actually beautiful and it's not that cold. And like you said, it's about 7 degrees. But when you're going through those pockets of the snow, you can feel for whatever reason it's colder.
That's cool.
Like that. There's that pocket of cold air too. Yeah, this is definitely a canine unit.
Bill Nye, the science guy. Again.
What? What'd you say? Teabagger? We're going to Starbucks to get one of those, hot yoga matcha lattes you're all obsessed about. Stretch it out or whatever you do there. You probably get the back of the class and just stare at all the ass.
Dude, I take my hot yoga very seriously. It's like a religion and a church to me, so please don't use that blasphemy around me.
A church, eh? Yeah, you're the priest.
Dude, come on, let's keep it PG. Let's go get Dave because he's probably gonna be super excited to see us.
He has no idea we're coming.
Well, at least we know he's coming.
Well, we should run up with like balaclavas on and like put a bag over his head and throw him in the car.
Oh my god, we totally have to do that one of these times. I guess I could have just rolled down my window to talk to Damon, but it's always good to test the radios, right guys? Let's get it on!
Middle, separating the two buildings, and then car club will be the back half.
This is the front, party in the back like a mullet.
Exactly.
That's fucking sick. Speaking of Porsche,
Yes.
that's nice.
What is that, Damon?
It's a GT3 RS like club sport or something like that. Let me read it here.
Very comfortable car, fun on the track. There's room for luggage.
No, it's
Porsche's a cool car.
It's a GT3 RS that the guys upgraded a bunch of stuff. He's got like a carbon hood with like really quick release latches. He's got the canards, which I really like,
Hey, bud.
on the side of the bumper. By the way, I have special canards being made for the 720 GTR. And he's got the bigger wing and the taller uprights in the back. Right? I wonder, this is the wing I was wondering if you could put on your car. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because it goes to the edge of the body lines instead of just going like
the
more
hips.
narrow, which was the one thing when afterwards I did it. I put the challenge wing on my old 458 and the challenge wing doesn't go right to the edge of the car, especially when it's wide body. The GT3 wing does, which is what I got this time for the 488. The problem is a challenge wing is designed to actually mount to the chassis rebar of a stock car because it's basically built off of a stock car, the race car. Whereas the GT3 car is like all tube chassis. So my new wing has to have a bracket made for it to actually mount on the 488. So the boys at Fast Track, Tony.
Doesn't work it out.
Yeah, I always
Did it
throw
a few times
I always throw him a little
curve.
little wrench or a little curveball. I won't tell him. He'll be like, "It's the same wing, right?" I was like, "Yeah, it's the same wing."
But the
It's
mirrors,
the same wing.
the mirrors just bolt in. You drill holes, bolt them in.
If you know where to put them, because if you put them in the wrong place, they look droopy. There is a car on the market that they put the mirrors on in the wrong spot and it looks droopy. And no one really noticed. I have like this OCD about details.
When you look at the way they're properly supposed to be
Once
done,
I pointed it out to Anthony and a few people, they were like, "Oh,
Yeah,
you
can't not
you
see
can't
it.
not unsee
you can't
that."
unsee it, and it really does wreck that body line.
It does.
People liked Anthony working on your car, so why doesn't Anthony do the wide body install in 488? Fenders? That's not that bad, is it?
That's way above my pay grade.
What?
Yeah.
Body
I
work.
could definitely chop it up and cut it up.
Yeah, let's go back together when
Hey?
that works.
Should we go there and ask Tony to let me do the first cut?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, I'm so
Kind of a
nervous.
Ferrari,
That'd be
it's a
scary.
kind of rite of passage, and you can retain the shields on that one. Whereas the last one you had to take the shields off.
Yeah, it's like an attorney, a retainer. Hey, just the office. You want to buy a car from a guy at a used sales lot. He's got sharks on there.
The boiler room. Turns the heat up,
Billionaire-
bright light in your face.
Billionaire Mike Hall.
Comes, sits right here in your chair.
He's a shark.
We're gonna make this deal or what?
Yeah, sit here like you're Mike.
All right, I got this.
Okay. So I want to make this deal on this car.
look at the paper, and you already initialed you'd take this payment, so what's the issue? Why are we not doing this right now? You can't afford it? Huh? You want to call your wife and get permission? I don't have permission to sell you the car. Oh, just tell me guys the price drop.
You're what?
Just tell me guys the price drop in the G-Wagon.
You're bougie, fucking
Looks good up here.
Yeah.
These all look like professionals now. No offense to anybody, just okay, I'm sorry.
Alright. I'm gonna print out a new, obviously your motor car scene with the price, the new price, and we'll go off and
do it.
We'll tear it off and put the new price on it. Sure. Dave was trying to rip everybody off, get an extra 10 G's, get a little taste. I was like,
Yeah, what else is about it? So it doesn't have a lot of torque because it's a V6. So it has like under 500 foot-pounds of torque. It's not super torque.
we were just saying the new Artura McLaren, even with its hybrid technology and all that, 0 to 60 is only 3 seconds. That's kind of shocking. That's
But
not even in
sometimes
the
manufacturers will post that and it's actually
McLaren
faster.
always
sandbags.
sandbags those numbers. It's a probably
It'll come
it's
out
a
and it'll be like a
2.6,
2.5.
Yeah, for sure.
Just shock everybody. Well, look at the 765 LT, downpipes in a tune. That thing did an 8.9 in the quarter mile.
What's funny is though, it's like it is the future of supercars. Like people got pissed off about turbos on Ferraris and shit like that.
Yeah.
But now they're like, well,
And
now it's a
flappy
hybrid.
paddles. Now you're not getting a
Now
manual.
it's a V6,
Porsche.
5 paddles, turbo, and it's a hybrid.
Yeah.
So the noise, I mean, I haven't heard it yet, so that'd be
In
interesting.
the next 10 years, I think you're not going to see any big motor supercars anymore.
No, that's it. I'm guessing the Huracan V10 is on its way out. It'll be a twin turbo V8 from the Urus. That'll suck. The V10 sounds so good.
That would
It
suck
does.
One of my
because
favorite
as much as we like an Urus doesn't sound like a V10.
No, it's not.
That would significantly blow up the price of Huracans.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah,
All 10,000 of them out there on the market.
13,000,
13,000.
17,000.
22,000, 300.
Sold!
So it depends on what's in this one. You have to spec it.
179.9.
Go listen to him because we're talking about getting rid of his Squadra Corsa.
Twin turbo V8.
That was not me. And that was not even an edited in fart. That was an actual fart from Anthony. Look at this. What is it?
It's a twin turbo V8.
That's a twin turbo V8.
So it's not a W12.
The gold suits you, bro.
This one has 0 to 60 in 4.2,
Well, it's all-wheel drive.
490 horsepower. Ironically, the Mustang has more horsepower and torque than this.
That's crazy. It's a sexy car, the overall design of it.
It's all about the interior. Like, if you can get
Looks good in that
closer,
color,
it's
eh?
like
It just
The black
appreciates like
Yeah.
yeah.
very
What
cool.
about the butter color?
I drive this.
Oh, we know you would.
It's like spoiled butter.
We know you would, Dave.
I don't like convertibles though.
You say that, and then off camera, you're like, I need a convertible next.
Come on, buy a Miata convertible.
Chirps all the time. I'm Miata.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Chirp, 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 chirp. There's a 570, which is no longer being sold. The turbo replacement.
What's going on, guys?
How's it going? Much. I parked a little treat next to your car out there.
What do you mean you parked a
Is
little
it ice
treat?
cream truck?
Might be.
Looks like you've had a little too much
I
ice
know,
cream there,
I'm getting
chubby.
15 pounds, dude. 15 pounds of not working out, eating pizza. I'm really bad when I'm bored at night, like midnight order pizza,
Oh,
eat it,
yeah,
and then go
those-
immediately to bed.
Dude, that's my style.
Huh.
Like a whole Domino's pizza
But I
at
can
1
suck it in
a.m.
if I just make sure I concentrate.
Just push your chest out, and then the shirt comes out far enough, you can't see
Yeah.
your gut.
I just passes out from holding my breath too long.
Go see what's next to the Porsche.
All right.
So,
Oh, yes. The Techart 996 twin turbo. I've seen this on your lot. And it's not, as much as I'm not a fan of the 996, this and everything that it has going on looks sick.
booty measuring competition. Come look at the back of it. It's all about the width. Yeah.
And it's got the exact same wheels that I have. Did you know that?
Is it?
Oh yeah, that's wide. She is a wide one. Makes my car look like a narrow body. Jesus.
Those Salter Aero risers look really good.
You like those?
Oh yeah, I saw you driving down Ben Volen the other day, and I was like, that wing looks higher than I remember it.
Yeah, yeah. No, a little bit of extra height just gives it a different look. Do you guys see the new wrap we're gonna do on her?
The new wrap? No.
Yeah. Oh, well, let me show you. Here it is.
Oh, that's sweet.
So this is the actual race car from Iron Force Racing. And so I've got Skeppel, who designed this one, to take this as inspiration and build us out a Mad Whips DD version.
That looks awesome.
Think it'll look good?
Yeah.
Are you gonna put the big side plates on the wing too?
Absolutely.
Of course you are.
I just need to find those. Yeah.
Won't be hard around here.
Cool. What else you guys got here that that we haven't seen? Anything new land this week?
Well, we got a Ford GT.
Start turning and look out the window at me. Look at me. Stop. Devalues it from a collection standpoint. Now this car is absolutely beautiful. It's been well maintained. It has been driven a lot, which is what I personally look for in a car. So could this be the next car?
Let's go right there and we can make a deal.
I don't know. Dave wants like maybe. I asked him hypercar level. I said, Dave, what would you get for $1 million? My dream car.
Screaming, FI exhaust, there's all these good things we can do with this car, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I think.
How much
For this car? Yeah, $379.
Oh, for me?
For you. Nothing.
That's a lot of money. It's super sick though.
Hey, one sec. What? Shut up. Shit, I gotta go. I'll be right back. I gotta go. Our other building's flooding. There's
Flooding?
water coming.
What
out
other
of
building?
The other building on the highway.
The little one?
The little one.
It's what?
It's like there's water coming onto the street.
Wow, sounds like a mic problem.
That sounds like a mic problem.
It is a mic
Will you-
problem.
How long? Be back in an
I
hour?
have no idea.
You have no idea. Okay.
I'll let you know.
See ya.
Anthony, you want a water?
Yes, please.
You thirsty?
A little thirsty.
Hey, are you thirsty? Oh, God, you thirsty?
Dirt!
No, stay away from the fence. You have burnouts everywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna need new tires on this thing already.
He did. You got like a little dotted line there. Floor, do a catwalk.
Catwalk. Watch. Cannon will do it.
What is this thing?
It's called a Ciron.
A Chiron?
Chiron.
That's a Chiron.
Do not hurt yourself,
Chiron.
please.
Oh, there he goes.
After last time being egged on here, I'm like, I'm not doing anything this time. I'm not doing anything.
Look at that.
42, guys, be careful. Did you bite the handlebars there almost?
You test. That was good though.
Look at that crazy
That
looking
was
side.
actually close.
That was good.
Easy.
Oh, you scared the shit out of me. I thought that thing was. I thought you were watching that. You crazy
All right,
bugger.
that's enough of that. Here you go, Mike.
Put that away, Mike.
I hurt my wrist a little bit, actually. I ate it that one time.
Oh God, Mike.
Catwalk it.
Don't.
This is dangerous. This is stupid.
Put it away.
Someone's gonna get hurt.
Someone's gonna hurt someone.
Let's put it away.
Yeah, that thing's crazy.
Check this out. Not that. Andrew hit me up.
Oh.
Andrew.
From Fast Track Auto Body.
And?
Oh. That's pretty legit, dude.
Oh, that's it.
So you gotta think that's a camera on a camera.
What the hell is that?
I can see the pink though.
It's the Lark pink that's like
Oh.
impossible to get. We've been working for a freaking month to get this paint. I'm not even joking. So this is what happened. We tried to contact McLaren. They said,
Yeah, go stuff it.
Yeah, take off.
Pulled a Ferrari.
I called a whole bunch of people for the paint code. No one has it. Search the internet. There's a few people that are like, it's RAL 3020 something or other, but that's not like a normal paint code you can just whip up. So then I found a company online out of Spain that makes little tiny, what's it called? It's not water based or whatever. It's solvent based, which is not legal to be sprayed in Canada.
Yeah.
There's some place in the States you could spray it, but regardless, I'd have to buy like 1,000 of these little model paint bottles. But it was the color. It was enough to spray one card. They took that card, they sent that card to House of Colors in the States.
Yeah.
House of Colors spent the last week playing with the paint, formulating it, and sent it back, and that's it.
Booyah!
It took a month to make this, dude. So now, nobody knows, nobody on the main channel, but you guys know, I could paint the Lark livery on the 720 GTR. It'd be the most epic looking car, dude, you'll ever see.
Are you allowed to do that?
Well, yeah, because as long as I don't put the trademark stuff on, the colors in this it's not trademarked.
Yeah, I guess.
I can do any livery of any race car as long as you can do blue and orange and call your car a golf car. You just can't put golf on it. So I wouldn't put Lark on it anyhow. I would just put DDE in the same wording and font. So
Add to cart.
add to cart. Okay, stop filming. What's reaches over, unbuckles my seatbelt, drags me out, handcuffs me, puts me in the back of the cop car. And I sat there in the back of the cop car while I watched the fire department show up, other cops show up, an ambulance show up. They stopped all the traffic.